So hello friends, welcome back in once again in the next lectures of the Swift series. So in today lecture we will discuss about Swift type alias. So what is the type alias? By definition, a type alias allow you to provide a new name for an existing data type into our program. After a type alias is declared, the alias name can be used instead of the existing type throughout the program. So it means that alias name can be used instead of existing type. Type alias do not create a new data type, they only provide a new name to an existing data type. The main purpose of type alias is to make our code more understandable, readable, clearer for human understanding. So let's begin with the Xcode. So here is the Xcode and I have already created type alias playground project. So type alias we can use in multiple purposes, like that you can use type alias in the integer types, float types, boolean type, all the user defined type like array, dictionaries, and the complex type like you can say the closures and delegates protocol. So everywhere you can use the type alias. So first we use type alias with built-in types like built-in types. So type alias is a keyword and we use with like this built-in types like int, float, bool, double, so etc. So like this we can use. Suppose I am declaring here a string str name and the type is equal to string, and here I am printing a message welcome in channel, and print here the string. And now I try to run it. So here string we are storing in the str name welcome in channel. So here welcome in channel is showing. So now what is the role of the type alias? So now the role of the type alias is start here. So we type here type alias. So type alias is nothing, it is a keyword and it's used mainly for providing a new name to existing type. So here we are using type is string, so like we can use here name my string. You can take here any name, so I am taking here my string. So if I store this string into the type alias, now the string is equal to my string, so you can use any one of them. So you can use here string or you can use here my string. So I am typing here my string, so it will work in the same way as previous it's working. So you can check here welcome in channel is working in the same way, so you can declare it in one time, and in the whole class you can use like this. So whole class you can use my string instead of the string. Suppose you want to take any integer number, so simply if you are using here int and here is any number like 100 and you want to print here number, so it is nothing, you will type it like this, so it will be printing you the number 100. And in the type alias, with the type alias, here you can type number and you will store is equal to number, so here you can use my number instead of the int. So now the my number will be work in the same way as previous it was working. So like this you can use here string, it's a bool, it can be the double, so any type, any built-in type you can use like this type alias. If I am adding here mark 1 and here I am taking mark 2. If you want to use type alias for array and dictionary, suppose here I am taking here an array array name and its type is equal to, so here you can take any type array. So I am taking here a string type array and storing here some value, like it's any string you can store here. So I am storing here my channel name, so here you can take Xcode, here you can take Swift. So now if I try to display the array here, array name, so now you can expect what will be displayed here. So here the name of the array will be displayed. So here you can check the name of the array elements is displaying here. If you want to use here type alias, so simply here you can type of the array is string. So we will copy this array string here and it's my array. You can take here any name. So now my array is the type of string array. It's equivalent to this. Now we can use string type array and we can replace it with my array. So it will be the work in the same way. Yeah, so it's working in the same way. So like this you can use, if you want to use this in the dictionary, so we can use with dictionary also. Now I am commenting this code and suppose here you want to take any dictionary, so you can take here string to string type dictionary. So here I am storing, so it's a key and it's the value of it in the dictionary format. So here we will take another value, so we are just changing it into the key and value pair. Yeah, so now it's in the key and value pair. So same way if you want to try to run it, then it will display the name in the key and value pair. Yeah, so here name is showing in the key and value pair. So we can change it like here name is my dick and here we will use my dick. So now it's a dick name. So now it's a dictionary. So like this we can use dictionary here. So yeah, so if you want any other type, like we want to use we type alias with class or a structure, so type alias for class and structure. So we just simply here type the name of the class. So suppose I am here taking class name, class is a company, and here we are taking the another variable info test. And the type is array here, and suppose we are declaring here a and here is b. So here we can take it like this. Info class is now pointing with info test. So this class storing into the info test, we can take here an object of type info and want to access this class. So let obj is equal to company and here info test dot employee. So like this we can access the array. Here info is the inside class and company is outside class. So inside class array we can access like this. So now how we can use here type alias. So suppose I am copy here my obj. I am taking here name, and here name of the company, suppose company dot, so info we are storing into the my obj. So now my obj, so my obj dot employee, we can use it like this here. So here type alias is actually we are using here for removing the complexity and more understandable for the code. So we can use it like this also, but type alias is it's optional. It's not required for us that we should use it or not. But if you want more understandable, then we can use it. So if you want to use in structure, so simply we use here name stuck, so it will be the work in the same like in class. So here the, yeah, so here bad reason bad access is throwing an error here because we are using here the struct, but inside we are using here the class. So now I try to run it again. Yeah, so now you can check that it's working same. So if you want to use type alias with the closer, so we can check here the another way. Suppose I am commenting this code here and this. So here I am taking another way type alias for closer. Closer is a complex type in Swift, and so I have already created lectures on the closer. If you did not know about the closer, you can check in the description box. I have given the link for the closer also. Suppose I am creating here a function. Here name is, we can take sum. A is equal to 20 and B is equal to 30. So here we are taking another variable z and equal to a plus b. Yeah, so here we add the type. Data type will be add here, and here we add the function sum. So now suppose I am adding here 20 and here we are adding. Yeah, so here we can use it like this. So suppose we run it. Yeah, so here now sum is showing because we are passing here two argument and someone we are printing here. So here we use the type alias in the closer. So suppose I am copying here and taking here any name. You can take here any name. So I am taking here my closer. Yeah, so here I can store, suppose int void, and store into the my closer. And now my closer I can replace it with this. So it can be very complex in the big projects, and we can replace it with type alias. And now I will try to run it. Yeah, so we can check that result is same here. So I think it will be helpful. So if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe the channel. Thanks for the watching.